Hello everybody, I'm Storm here. Welcome back to Factorio. In the last episode, we worked on expanding the ability of our ore refinery to handle stone, and we took care of that pretty well. And stone is flowing pretty clear now. There's no backups. The issue now that we are having is that we're just not producing enough catalyst. Nowhere near enough catalyst, and that's causing the entire system to slow down. So, if we go take a look at where all of our ore flows through, we're just getting a trickle of ore coming through, and some of our ore processes are not running at all. So, we need to get more catalyst into the system so that this whole thing can work better. Now, as the warehouses here fill up and everything tails back all the way to the where the ore is being produced, that as the iron stops and everything fills up, then eventually it'll cascade through the system and everybody will eventually get all full at some point. But we want the whole thing to be able to run simultaneously if possible. So we need to sort this out. We did expand the number of filtration units that we have here, but the problem is we're actually just not getting enough stone for our mineral sludge, and we aren't getting enough geodes for our crystal sludge or slurry. Crystal slurry and crystal seedlings is what those are. So we're going to need to find an external way of infusing those materials into this system, independently of the actual production lines. So that's what we're going to work on now. So going ahead and set things up, and we're going to be doing this so that we're going to try and saturate a purple belt with catalyst. So, at least for mineral catalyst anyway, we're going to need 5 assembly machines, and then we're going to need 667.7 mineral sludge per second. And we have a few ways of getting it. We can actually make mineral sludge from crystal slurry. Ceramic filtering. We can make mineral sludge from thermal water. Or we can make mineral sludge from the slag slurry. Now, the thermal water option is a bit interesting. Let's see, we would need 17 filtration units, so we'd have to expand the filtration system. But how much thermal water are we going to need? We're going to need 667.7 per second of thermal water to make that happen. I don't think we have that much. Let's see. We have 3 of these. 124 per second, 118 per second, 86.7 per second. Just some quick math in my head. That's not gonna math out. For thermal water, even though that would be the most efficient method to get this. We have a much larger thermal water field out here. We also have a thermal water field up here. But we're also going to need thermal water for lithium processing at some point to make lithium-ion batteries. And wasn't there another thermal water? Well, let me just look at the other options. Let's just look at the other options here. The other option to get this much mineral sludge is, say, to use crystal slurry. Because we're going to need to be making crystal slurry for crystal catalyst anyway. This would produce a lot of mineralized water as a byproduct. And we'll just pick some geode. Liquefier. And then we can get geodes by washing. 247 washing plants to make enough geodes to make this happen. 4,000. Then we would need 50. So we would need like 300 washing plants. Because we can get the viscous mud water just by directly pumping. I don't think that's a serious option either. Alright, well, we don't need the full amount. We just need something more. So, should I bring this over with a train? Would it make sense to train over, or should I just directly pump it? So basically, if I can kickstart this whole thing, then this whole thing will make more stone. So I think it might make sense to just make it on site here and then push the we would need 19.1 ceramic filters per second. And it produces the actual mineral sludge. Because this is going to be a completely different process from what this is. Oh, there's thermal water. There's thermal water. I see. It's only a couple of fissures. There's really going to be no way to work around those. Now, when we get to the actual crystal catalysts, that's where things are going to be a bit problematic. Because we're going to have to use that washing plant method to get the geodes. Alright, so let's go ahead and get these filtration plants manufacturing. Let's make 15 of them. And then let's grab... Let's see. Okay, so what we're probably going to want to do is hook up a pump here. Yeah, let's just use a pump. Well, there's the problem because... Let's see, where do I want to put these filtration units? We have a nice open space up here, so we'll go ahead and move things up there. We're gonna need to clean. We're gonna need to clean the filters. We're gonna produce spent ceramic filters. From spent ceramic filters, right? It's going to need almost 1,000 purified water per second. Which means we're going to need 5 hydro plants to sustain this particular process. Okay. That can be done, I think. Let's pin you just so that I have you up there for reference. Alright, so where did it put my pump? There it is. Now this isn't going to be anywhere near enough thermal water to actually supply all of this. Actually, let's scale it to what we've got. I'm going to have to do a little math here. Alright, we'll bring this up here. Alright. So, for some math, what do I have here? 123 plus 86.3 plus 118, 327.3. That's close. Okay. Let's build this out and let's see what it does. Okay, so we're going to need the 9 filtration units. So it's going to need 9.6 per second. So, all right. So actually, we'll just do the 10 filtration units. We have the inputs. Actually, let's back this up just a little bit to give us a little bit more room to work. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Actually, that's 11. Yeah, pick that up. All right. So let's get these guys covered by substations. And then we're going to do thermal water filtering to make a sludge, right? Mineral sludge. Come on, line it up. There we go. Hopefully the pipe can handle this. Okay, so then we're going to need 3 assembly machines. And we're going to need 3 hydro plants. And we're going to need a source of raw water. I'm going to keep this on a dedicated line. There is a source of raw water. Alright, but let's go ahead and get the output lines in. Alright, and then we're going to need a feed line to feed. So we're going to need what? We're going to need two inserters. One to pick up the filter, one to drop off the spent. Got so much junk piling up here. And you're going to be a long inserter. Let's see, can I just dump this into a blueprint book? Yeah, dump that into a blueprint book. Alright, let's make a new blueprint. Just a quick temporary blueprint. Alright, and we're going to have the fresh... Actually, let's do it this way. We're going to have the fresh... filters running through here. And for filters, let's start making some. Just make all the filters I can. Spend filters coming back. Why do I only have 2? I should have 3. And now I have to wait for all the filters to manufacture. That's fine. And you guys are cleaning ceramic filters. Pick up, drop off. Pick up, drop off. Alright, so pickups are going to be the long arms. These are spent filters coming in. These are fresh filters going out. Pick up, drop off. Drop in another substation. There we are. Okay, now we just need water. So here's one of our hydro plants. Do we have the other 2 somewhere? There they are. I don't know why it split that up, but hey. We're also going to need a pump. Need a pump. Let's not walk on the tracks. That's going to line up right with the tracks. Actually, let's move the pump. Can I put the pump? Is that going to work? Yeah, that should work. Alright, let's bring the water up here. And then we'll do our hydro plants. Now we are also going to have to dispose of the byproducts. Which we are making how much? 95.3 saline water per second. Which a single clarifier should be more than enough to handle that. let's get rid of the saline water. All right, then. That should work. Let's go ahead and dump the filters into the system. We're probably going to need a lot more than that. Let's get 50 more being produced. And in the meantime, we have to figure out where we're going to be sending the outputted sludge. We should just be able to run this through here. We gotta be careful coming through the tracks. Had that problem last time. Which I've always said, I'm surprised that hasn't happened to me more often. Alright, so here is our... There we go. Push that on through. And now we are running all four of these guys at pretty much maximum speed. Except for you. That was the initial burst. Because we probably just need some more filters in the system to make sure that all my filtration units are going to be running. Let's get some lights over here. Yeah, it's just not all of the filters are making it through. Let's have some of you offset to the near side just to make sure that we're not causing any problems. Everybody can flow freely. And we're going to put 50 more into the system just to make sure that we keep it nice and saturated. Let's use this one. All right. Alright, and thermal water. The problem is that the output of these fissures is going to slowly decrease over time. So we may have to look into potentially getting another source of thermal water, or I might need to look into just biting the bullet and going crazy on a method of getting more slag slurry by dissolving slag. But we are outputting much more catalyst now. So if we look here, we are seeing a lot more output, but it still isn't quite enough to push all the way through the system. Because by the time it gets all the way down to here, it's just a trickle. Alright, because beyond this point, then it's all hybrid catalyst. Oh no, there's still some crystal catalyst going on here. So that may be what's causing some of this slowdown. So we'll need to start looking into getting some more crystal catalyst. But I think we're out of time for now. So with this is going to help for the mineral stuff. But I'm not sure that this is going to be a solution that's going to work permanently unless I can go get some more thermal water. Which is always a possibility, but we may need a different idea. But I'll look into that. But we're now going to need to look into increasing our output of geodes. And we may also be able to work on some of our mineral catalyst with the geode process. I'll have to see. Alright. But for now, we'll go ahead and end it here. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.